You starting?
Doug, your memory of 9/11/01.
I remember waking up that morning. Debbie and I woke up extremely early for some unknown reason. We seriously woke up. And I think when we woke up, the first tower had just been hit, so we woke up pretty early in San Diego, California, Carlsbad. And then we just sat there and watched the whole thing. I was supposed to be flying to Phoenix that day. Obviously, I didn't even call to cancel or anything like that. I just sat there and watched that day unfold. And I think everybody probably went through the same thing, that you were very confused at first. Like you thought it was an accident, and oh, it's not an accident, but what's really going on? I think it took us a long time anyway to get our hands around what was really happening. And then once you figured out it was a terrorist attack, you were so fucking pissed that you didn't know what to do. So anyway, that's what we were doing, and we really just spent the rest of the day at home and watched everything unfold.
Thanks, Doug. It's time once again for T2 TV. We're right here with our expert guide, always up here at T2, Doug Hansen. Doug, how you doing this afternoon?
Good afternoon, Marty.
Good afternoon. Well, Doug, it looks like you're fishing for something. You're out here on T2 Island Lake, or T2 Lake, excuse me. Well, I guess it's an island too. But how's your day been?
Marty, the day's been outstanding. Once again, it's not easy trying to make the cover of the T2 Island Lodge for sure.
Oh, do all of you notice this gentleman right here? He was the cover centerfold of the T2 Island Lodge. We got a plane. They're coming in.
Get your head down.
Get your head down. It's the water bomber. And an extra feature at T2, the water bombers fly over every single evening just for your enjoyment. Well, Doug, anyway, so what were you saying?
I was saying that Playboy bunnies find it hard to do. Cover girls find it hard to do, and here at T2 it's even harder.
It is harder. It is harder.
So I'm working really hard this year to make the cover.
Well, what have you done? What have you done this year to make the cover because you made it last year?
Well, there's several things I've been doing. I usually like to eat a lot of butter.
Why is that?
On the butter so that I look good for the cover.
I see. All right, butter cover. Cover butter.
The more important thing is how your fishing is.
Right, how is your fishing?
It's okay. I need to pick up my game.
Okay, well, how are you going to do that?
I don't know. I'm relying on my guide here at T2.
Really? Has he been even guiding you at all today, or how's he been doing?
He's been getting a lot of my snags out of me.
A lot of snags on those rocks. Do you think that those fish are just really close to those rocks?
See that technique?
I did. That was good. The technique of casting or pulling up your pants. As you can see, we're at a lodge somewhere, and actually we're at T2 Island Lodge on T2 Lake in Ontario, Canada, and we're here with Doug Hansen. Doug, how you doing today?
Thank you, Marty. I'm doing great.
Well, very good, very good. Well, just wondered what your experience has been here at T2. Give me an idea what you like about T2 Island Lodge.
Well, thanks, Marty. I'm from San Diego, California, and I basically could go anywhere to fish, including the West Coast, the East Coast, many other resorts. But I found that T2 Island Lodge really has everything you need in terms of the wait staff, fishing, food, transportation. Everything here is over the top and world class.
Well, you mentioned a lot of different things, and those are all things that are fantastic with a fishing lodge in Canada. Tell me a little bit about the guides. Why do you like the guides?
The guides have been coming here for years. I mean, we've been coming for 12 years, and some of these guys have been coming here much longer than that. They know the water. They have phenomenal equipment, boats and motors that. And most importantly, the relationships you build with these guides that are just world class. They know how to put you on the big fish time after time.
So your experience really out in the boat has just been fantastic, and they just make you feel like you're a world-class fisherman.
I say that because we've been to many other places, many other lodges, and fish camps, and so forth, not only across North America but here in Canada. And there's nothing that really compares to T2 in terms of the guides.
Fantastic. Well, what about the accommodations? I mean, I noticed that the lodge here, as we kind of zoom around and we see all kinds of different things and bears and fish and things on the wall. What about the accommodations at T2?
The accommodations are unbelievable.
Gentlemen?
Thank you. The accommodations are unbelievable here. I mean, cabins are super clean. You have your own room. It's like the Ritz-Carlton in Canada, basically.
Oh my gosh! And I think one of the staff just brought some. Looks like we've got some CDs. And what's on these CDs?
Well, every fish you've taken or your group's taken is on these CDs. You can share, and they provide you with all these pictures of these great fish that you caught. They provide you with these pictures, which is just a touch of class.
Well, and also I think, isn't there a limit as far as the minimum limit for different fish that are larger than others? And don't you get some kind of an award or something? Or explain
Yes,
it.
that's exactly correct. So, for instance, they have a phenomenal program called a Master Angler Award, where if your smallmouth bass is over 19 or 16 inches, you get an award, which is an incredible trophy bass. Walleye pike, 26 inches or more, which people fish their whole life when they catch a fish like that. Up here, they're giving hundreds of these certificates away. Northern pike over 35 inches. So, our group just this week, have several of these certificates. One was a 40-inch winner. I had a 19.5-inch smallmouth bass. I had a master angler. I had another trophy bass. So it goes without saying the fishing here is just incredible.
Wow.
It's
So you
world class. I mean, I defy anybody to tell me that there's a place that has better fishing than here. This fishing here is just incredible.
Well, good. And I agree with you. I think it's a fantastic place, and everything I've heard from you, it sounds like it's a wonderful place to go. Now we're sitting in the lodge, and it looks like you just had dinner. How are the meals here?
Well, it's not very good unless you like steak and lobster, and things like shrimp and steak, and things like baby back ribs, which we've had these evenings, and it's just been wonderful and phenomenal. And again, I'd call it world class fishing and a world class destination.
Well, Doug, it sounds like you've you committed yourself to T2, and you've been here for 12 years, and you're calling it world class. Any last comments?
Yeah, I mentioned the evenings when you're done fishing here and you caught your trophy walleye or bass or northern. You come into the lodge, and it's a very relaxed environment. Accommodating. There's a bar here, which gets used frequently. There's pool tables, shuffleboard. There's, again, phenomenal dinner in this wonderful great room where you can meet other guests and look out over the lake on the veranda. So, having said that, it's just the place to be in Canada, and I can't say enough good things about it. Again, world class defines what this place is about.
Wow, sounds like a great place to come. A world-class fishing resort. And Doug, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Marty. Right on. Thanks, Marty. Hey, this is doesn't get better than this, does it? Check out this view.
What a fall.
I mean, the best view in the world. The best friends in the world that we started out young as friends and will always be friends.
You go through life and you make friends that are more important than anything in the world. And I'm here with all of them today, and I want to give a shout out to Paul, because we would.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Be with us, and I think he might be with us.
I think Paul is with us.
Yeah,
right on.
So.
Thank you, Paul.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Paul.
I'm kind of getting goosebumps.
Hey Marty, thanks for keeping us going every year. It's so important to all of us that we keep doing this and stick together. As both Doug and Jim said, we've been friends a long time, and it just makes it more special every year. happy to be here in this beautiful place. We're all so blessed in our life, and all we can do is be happy.
And I'm just happy to be included in all this. I know you guys have been friends forever and grown up and done a bunch of cool things. And I kind of came along a few years ago, and happy to be a part of the group. I really feel like I belong, and you guys are great people, and it's fun to be around you, and it's also fun to look at views like this and catch awesome fish and enjoy this great weather.
He's part of the team.
He's the team.
These guys have said it all. They really have. It's really great. I'm kind of tearing up a little bit. This is they've said it all. They've said it all. Great friends, great place, beautiful trips, and to keep things going, you got to keep connected by doing it at least once a year. And every year we've done it, and we're going to keep doing it. And I just thank the Lord we're able to do it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm kind of tearing up a little bit.
Jeez.
Beer around here. How about those Hawkeyes?